Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 9 for the case files of Letecia Stauch document read-through. All right, so the first of the two documents we have to go through for this episode is the interview with Miss Sanchez, which is Harley's friend. And this document details the exchange that she had with Letecia after picking Letecia up from the hospital with Harley, being in the vehicle with her, and when Letecia uses Harley's phone to text Miss Sanchez, but she texted her as Harley, asking if her mom could sleep over her house as well, but it was very clearly Letecia using Harley's phone, and it was just a very awkward exchange. And we actually heard about this in trial when Miss Sanchez had taken the stand, so let's take a look. At approximately 3:39 p.m., I called Miss Sanchez, who answered the phone. I identified myself and explained to her that I was calling her back regarding her telephone message that she had left me on January 31st, 2020, indicating that she had additional information. Miss Sanchez said she had spoken with 2 other detectives, but she wanted to let me know about some odd things that occurred when she was with Harley and after they had picked up Harley's mother at the hospital. Miss Sanchez said this was on Wednesday, January 29th, and the same night, Harley and her mother spent the night at Miss Sanchez's house. Miss Sanchez said that when they left the hospital, she was in the front passenger seat, Harley was driving, and Harley's mother was in the rear passenger area of the vehicle. Miss Sanchez said Harley was quieter than she normally is. Harley's mother apologized for them having to stay at Miss Sanchez's house. Miss Sanchez said Harley's mother was acting weird. Harley's mother made the comment, "I hope you don't think we're a bunch of murderers." While they were driving to Miss Sanchez's residence, Harley's mother asked Harley for her cell phone. Harley gave her the cell phone, and Harley's mother was sending texts to Albert, Harley's stepdad, and posing as Harley. When I asked her what the text messages consisted of, Miss Sanchez said she did not know. I asked how she knew Harley's mother was sending out text messages and posing as Harley. Again, Miss Sanchez said Harley was driving and Miss Sanchez was sitting next to her when Miss Sanchez received a text message from Harley's cell phone. Miss Sanchez said the text message was asking her if they could spend the night. Miss Sanchez said she did not see Harley use her cell phone. Miss Sanchez said this was odd and could not understand why Harley would even have to send a text message when all she had to do was ask, since they were all sitting next to each other in the car. Miss Sanchez said that Harley's mother said she was turning off the location services on Harley's cell phone because she had to. Harley's mother then passed the cell phone back to Harley. While at the hospital, Harley's mother had mentioned evidence had been found at the house. Miss Sanchez also remembered Harley mentioning the fire had gone through the carpet and Harley, could see cement underneath. Harley also said her mother had cut out the carpet and replaced it so Al, stepfather, would not find out. This is all the information Miss Sanchez had at this time. And the second document is showing Letecia and her posting in the Facebook groups. So again, Letecia was very active in these Facebook groups early on in the case. So this document talks about how she was posting a bunch of screenshots, then rapidly deleting them and cursing people out in the group. So let's get into it. On Wednesday, February 9th, 2020, at approximately 8 a.m., Detective Christina Perry, Investigation Division, was conducting follow-up on this case. I learned that Gannon Stauch was still missing. Mrs. Stauch posting on Facebook. During the course of this investigation, I have joined 3 different Facebook groups using a Facebook account created solely for investigative purposes. These Facebook groups include Where is Gannon?, Find Gannon Stauch, and Gannon Stauch Search Party. On occasion, I have checked these pages and observed posts being made by various family members of Gannon. On this day, I observed a post on the Where is Gannon Stauch Facebook page. This post referenced Miss Letecia Stauch posting on her personal account, T. Stauch. Several people took screenshots of Miss Stauch's post and copied them in the comments of this group. I saved a copy of the screenshots and observed additional information in the comments. The original post was 3 pictures worth of text from Letecia. This post was removed approximately 3 minutes after it was posted, and a new post was put up with multiple pictures of Gannon. Screenshots had also been taken of this post before it was also deleted after a short amount of time. Letecia engaged in conversations in the comments of her post. During these conversations, Letecia was using obscenities towards other people commenting. Screenshots were also taken of these comments and I saved copies. An additional post was made by Letecia on the Lorson Ranch residents group. I do not have access to this group, however, screenshots were taken by others and posted in the Where is Gannon Stauch group. Copies of these screenshots were saved to the investigations drive to be entered into evidence at a later date. I have nothing further at this time. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for episode 9's document read through. It was definitely a shorter one, but if you go back to the actual live that I did, we played quite a bit of calls that were not played during the actual trial. So if you're interested in that, you could go over and take a listen. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I will talk to you all soon.